So guys, in today's video we're going to be covering Buried Bloodline. This is the exotic sidearm tied to the brand new Warlord's Ruin dungeon, and in this video we're going to be going over what the weapon actually does, how you can get access to it, how you can get access to its catalyst, and whether or not the weapon itself is actually worth going for. Going to jump into all of it here in today's video, so if you're going to enjoy as always, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. It's free to do, it really does help me out here a lot, and a lot of you who watch my content aren't actually subscribed, so any support there would be greatly appreciated as we approach 1,000 subscribers. All out of the way, I hope you're going to enjoy the video, and let's just jump straight into it first by talking about what this weapon actually does. Covering its two exotic traits, you have Hunger and Quarrel, where it says double fire, tracking bolts, landing bolts, leeches health from the target. Then you also have Violent Reanimation, where multiple final blows with this weapon grant Devour to the wielder. Catalyst further buffs this, where it says while Devour is active, this weapon weakens targets on hit. So a very void-centric exotic sidearm here. This is technically a rocket-assisted frame sidearm, although it doesn't have the blast radius stat that you would normally find on those sidearms, so you will need to actually hit the target in order to have damage be dealt to said enemy, and there's no AoE factor in this weapon whatsoever. That's the one difference between this and the Indebted Kindness that we covered yesterday. So going into the gameplay now, you're seeing the weapon in action, and overall it feels really good, especially once you get that Devour and Weaken proccing. The Weaken effect actually helps this weapon out a lot, so the catalyst itself is really worth going after. I'll have a video linked in the description from Scarrow9, who does a very good guide video on how to actually get said catalyst. So if you need help with that, you can find that there. Overall, the weapon is really fun. I believe it's a 2-shot kill in PvP. So if you're a PvP player and want to take advantage of this, be my guest. Guessing that if you're a sidearm enjoyer, you will very much enjoy this sidearm. Overall, PvE, general play, it can be quite good. The ammo economy for it isn't really the best, but if you build into being able to get special ammo quite quickly with finders and scavengers, I'm sure that it can work out quite well for you there. In terms of how you can actually get your hands on this, this is obviously tied to the new Warlord's Ruin dungeon, so you do of course have to first own the dungeon, and then you need to complete it, and then you have a chance of getting this to drop from the final boss encounter. You can also find triumphs linked to the dungeon, which can increase your drop chance of said exotic. These can range from finding all of the hidden Ahamkara bones within the dungeon, completing it solo flawlessly, and doing a whole load of other challenges within the dungeon itself. So if you want to get this as quickly as possible, I would highly recommend completing those said challenges. But that is everything in terms of Buried Bloodline. In tomorrow's video, I'm going to be going over how to make it stronger by pairing it with certain void aspects and fragments in the void subclass trees. So stay subscribed for that one when that comes out tomorrow. That's it for this one though, so if you've enjoyed, remember to leave a like and subscribe. But that's it from me today, so I'll catch you guys in the next one.